So the news just hit today that the True Blue Air Jordan 3 is coming back on Black Friday, which means I'll be trying to get True Blue Jordan 3s on Black Friday. Yo, what up guys? Jacques Slade and welcome to Today in Sneaks. Let's kick off the show with the shoe that has been slept on the last few months, at least I think, the Nike Air Max 1 Ultra Flyknit. Super long name, but also a super comfortable shoe. As you can see, there are several new colorways that are dropping, but the point I really want to make is that these are really comfortable. I know a lot of you are on that Ultaboost and NMD wave, and that is fine, but don't knock these until you try them. Now, I say that as a person that has Ultaboost, NMDs, and pairs of these. These are just as good without question. All three of these colorways are available now at select retailers like Hanon for $160. If you haven't really been feeling the kicks that have dropped in 2016, no need to worry as things are about to start getting really interesting. Starting next month, Jordan Brand is kicking things off with a retro of the Air Jordan 1 Black Toe. These actually dropped in limited numbers yesterday as part of that banned Jordan anniversary and will be officially hitting retail on November 5th. From what I can tell, the quality on these matches the past pairs and should be a bit challenging to pick up, as is usually the case with Air Jordan 1s. For many, this colorway is even better than the Chicago colorways because of the mix of colors, and I can see why people think like that. You can look for these to cost you $160. If you talk to certain people, they would tell you that the resale market is what drives the sneaker culture. While I don't disagree with that entirely, I think it is a lot bigger than that. With that being said, the folks over at High Snobiety linked with StockX and illustrator Dan Friedman for a list of the top 10 most expensive sneakers of the last quarter. As you would expect, the Adidas Ultaboost is at the top of the list, followed by the Yeezy 350 Boost V2, which is followed by the Mastermind Adidas NMD XR1. Now, a notable exclusion from the list is Nike. Jordan is on the list, but it is at number 7, and New Balance makes the list as well at number 9. Mind you, this is only reporting on the last quarter, but things are definitely changing in the sneaker world. Since I know most of you have been on your Adidas grind forever, you will already know about the next shoe on the show, the Adidas Tubular Invader. The Invader made waves previously because of how closely it resembled Kanye's shoe, but that is neither here nor there now. Starting today, it looks like Adidas is updating the model to the 2.0 status and shaking that whole Kanye comparison along the way. The update removes the strap, but still maintains the tubular outsole look near the heel. Full grain leather is used for the materials, and you can also see that they have some faux snake skin along the heel. These two pairs are for women, but expect men's sizes to pop up relatively soon. When it comes to the Air Jordan 1 top 3, you're either going to love them or hate them. I know I've said that before. Like the black toes I spoke about earlier, these dropped in limited numbers yesterday, but the full launch isn't scheduled until November 28th. The full story behind the shoe has yet to be released, but the basic story is Jordan Brand mixed the 3 most popular colorways of the shoe: the band ones, royal ones, and Chicago ones. The color schemes seem to alternate the red and the blue as well as the black and the white, but it's not like exactly that switch. Some red parts are white and some blue is back. It's definitely a good mix of the 3 shoes. Well, I should say colorways. They even mix the outsoles there as well. You can look for these to arrive for $160. Alright, for the last video, the question was, if you had to choose one pair of shoes to wear for the rest of your life, what would they be? This is what Daniel Arias had to say. For the rest of my life, I would wear a pair of Adidas Crazy 8. They are tanks and can still perform on the hardwood floor. They look like a shoe that will come out in 2023, so I think I'll be good aesthetically on that front as well. Long live Kobe. Stay tuned to the end of the video because I want to actually include a few more of your responses. Those were really good today. Today's audience question of the video comes from Josh Widman, and the question is, if all shoes were the same comfort-wise, hype-wise, and price-wise, what would you get personally? I'm going to answer this one in a sort of a weird way since I pretty much have all the shoes that I need. I'm going to go for something that I want, and that's a second pair of the Doernbecher Jordan 5 from a few years ago. I actually have a pair of these already, and I've worn them once or twice, but I don't want to mess them up, so I don't wear them as often as I would like to. So, yeah, so I want a second pair of these that I can actually wear more often. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. As for what I'm rocking today, it is this shoe. This is the D Rose 4. This is when they had that split outsole. I don't know, I forgot what they called it, but they like segmented the outsole. I honestly did not like playing in these. They were just a little too hard for me to play in these. I needed a bit more cushion. I like a lot of cushion in my shoes, and these just didn't fit the bill. But yeah, so that's what I was rocking today. Anyway, if you haven't already, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. That way you know whenever something awesome is happening right here on the channel. And don't forget to follow me over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I am Jacques Slade. This is Today in Sneaks, and as always, I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. Peace. So here are some of your responses while I try to beat the record from yesterday. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's what happens when you get cocky.